Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So FIU's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Terrell. Quick completion on the out route. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And right away early in this game, first drive, you're seeing the big storyline here. It's this quarterback's speed versus the defense and who's going to win the day. And I love the tone the defense is setting here. They knew coming in they were going to have to find a way to corral this guy, and they're able to get home early, really creating some momentum on their side.
FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Noel Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Looking to throw on 3rd. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said, I don't care if you double team him, triple team him. It really doesn't matter. We're still going to feature him. And guess what happens? They still get the first down, even though he was double teamed.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Running to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Try to get it to the edge. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Terrell. And he was hit just as... releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
FIU set up with another first down. To the ground with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Wolfpack Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap him up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll move the tight end. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. NC State has to come up with a big play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give. Can't get him to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Snagged out of the air. Powers through. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida International.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Longo.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit, and their receivers got to do a better job.
Wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Back to pass, it's Terrell. Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He might want another play. Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Floats it out in space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. And it's caught inside the 25. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it. Get what you can get.
Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm
running free. The 20. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Once he got some room, it was over.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Number 12, set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Finds his man, it's Bowie. Oh, he's got some space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bowie. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Panthers are flying down the field. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Open space at the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Back to pass. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw. Accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Got it behind the line. It's Longo. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Gets it out quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, NC State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he made the extra point without problem.
NC State, 17.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Powers through the defender. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got a wide open receiver. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down will open up the final period. The run to the right. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Longo. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Barges ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Honestly, it just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that last one, not letting them get out of bounds. You got to be impressed with what you've seen by this defense.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I was ready for this 4th down anyways. I know I need a touchdown on this drive, and I know I'm going for it. So now the situation is, what is my play to get it done?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Leaves it with the running back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Plows through the defense. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air, it's Terrell. Caught close to the marker, it's Bowie. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. FIU set up with another first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got enough for the first. On the move at the 30. To running room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 4 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And it's no good. He missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative slip.